All right, ma'am, are you Ariana Evans?
Yes, ma'am.
And this is 22-41163, and Miss Evans is currently on probation for a lesser offense of terroristic threat against a public servant, a Class A misdemeanor, and previously in court entered pleas of true to counts 2, 3, 4, and 5. I received an updated pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor, I have.
Are there any additions or corrections?
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor.
I have something, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
GPS device, I was just emailed by Friday, 5:43, that it's been dead, the battery's been dead for 3 days.
Okay,
It's not being tracked at this point.
okay, thank you, ma'am. Mr. Kimler?
Well, Your Honor, the recommendation obviously is not favorable to Ms. Evans. I mean, they do provide an option that if the court does consider maintaining her on probation.
Well, she doesn't want that.
Sir?
She doesn't want that, right?
What do you want?
I mean, it says right here, she just wants to do her time so she can move on with her life and put the case behind her.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, but I mean, if I like get the chance to like get reinstated, I'll do it too.
Which do you, as far as, what do you want?
If I can do the 60 days that they offer me and be off
Well,
probation.
60 days is off the table. So that's what the state offered, I think, before. Y'all are unagreed. It's up to me to sentence you today,
Yes,
so,
ma'am. Okay, so
What-
I'd rather be reinstated.
okay,
It is a misdemeanor, Your Honor. Isn't it?
I understand. Go ahead.
And obviously, the easy way for her to address this situation is to take the revocation and take jail time on it. However, the defendant's version does indicate some mental health issues. And obviously, probation is a system designed to try to keep people out of the actual criminal justice system in the future and avoid incarceration. So just looking at this, since it is just a misdemeanor, that I would suggest, just in her interest, and perhaps in the interest of the community, that she be continued, follow the, maybe the recommendation, you adjudicate with 30 days up front, or no upfront time, but the mental health component be addressed with Ms. Evans to see if she can make progress with her so-called incorrigible attitude, which I think under the DSM may be diagnosed as an what do they call it? Antisocial personality disorder, whatever her issues are from the mental health standpoint.
Did you see that somewhere, or did you just make that up?
Well, I think that if they're saying she's incorrigible, I mean, obviously, I'm not a mental health expert.
Okay, I just didn't know, I didn't see anything
She has
where she
no-
was diagnosed.
She hasn't been diagnosed with that.
Okay.
There's probably some issues there with,
Okay,
obviously, things that can be dealt with in therapy.
Judge, I think incorrigible and defiant means she doesn't want to do probation, doesn't like people telling her what she can and can't do. I'd ask that we revoke her.
so, Ms. Evans, I mean, you were given, number one, you were given a great opportunity because you had a felony and they reduced it to a misdemeanor and put you on probation for 2 years. It looks like they gave you all types of help through JCDI, and you failed to complete your groups, didn't obtain a sponsor, you were testing positive, you were ordered to the Franklin North so that you could get some more intense help. You did okay in that, and then you got out and started struggling again. You were also ordered to go to Spindletop for mental health treatment so that you could get the help that Mr. Kimler is saying that you might need. And looks like they say you attempted to circumvent the requirements to obtain a sponsor. Your sister pretended to be your sponsor. You were placed on zero tolerance in JCDI. You tested positive for alcohol. You left the state without permission. I mean, all right, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 2, 3, 4, and 5 freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of the Class A misdemeanor of terroristic threat against a public servant. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 180 days in the Jefferson County Jail. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you were previously in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was not an agreement. You do have some rights to appeal. You'll need to sign that real quick, please, Mr. Kimler, and give her that bottom copy. And he'll give you that copy of that, and then you can go with the bailiff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can I get my phone and my system?
Talk to the bailiff, just talk to the bailiff. Good morning, you're Daryl Spencer. Mr. Spencer, did you get someone hired?
Mark Kelly,
Did you already hire him?
I was gonna pay him today.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am. I had the money on me right now.
okay. Did you talk to him about where you were gonna meet, or?
I told him about my case and stuff like that. He told me he could make a payment plan with me because I talked to Marcia Bowman and she told me she couldn't.
Okay, so you have the money to hire him?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm gonna reset your case 2 weeks.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to get him hired before that next court date.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice.
Yes, ma'am.
I do too. I do too. I can't remember for sure, but I think so.
Just go down there when you finish here. Hold on just a second.
No, from before. I can't remember.
Let me check with Sharon.
I know, she'll remember. I'll ask you later.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah. I appreciate today that solid. Better choices. I wish I had said something now. He knew. He knows he went viral too. Poor thing. He might be. Somebody. I know, right? Was Kyle was in here. I know, I was gonna try to get him first because he was being on time and patient.
Judge, if you want to, Brian Gertz is not gonna be here because
He's-
he's in trial.
Oh, yeah.
And I have his, announcements if you want to.
All right, on, let's see, Ms. Malfino's case on Dustin Knight, that's a pretrial. Mr. Gertz is not here, but his announcements.
Just read that one.
I have filed and agreed.
That's
Oh,
on the
that's
other
in the
one.
other one.
That's what I got.
Okay,
I believe she is ready, Your Honor.
okay. And they were talking about a possible resolution last week, but they didn't do that, so if you'll get with them, her. All right, then I'm gonna number, is Dustin Knight here? Did you tell
I
him
don't
not to
think
be here?
they didn't.
Okay.
They're not gonna-
And then on Jesse Salinas,
We spoke, last week, Judge. Me and Mr. Gertz.
uh-huh,
We're close, we're 3 minutes before 1 hour, one recess, we'll be ready at that time.
okay,
I've got all my witnesses, claiming witnesses in Florida, I've got witnesses out of state.
okay.
But I've talked to him about it, and he's all right.
I mean, they'll still be out of state next time, right?
I'm gonna say,
Okay.
but we didn't, I don't.
I mean, I didn't
I'll
mean to be
get 'em.
smarty about that, I'm just
No,
saying.
no, I understand, but that's, we were in agreement on that, I don't believe he was ready as well.
I gave you a trial. For the 8th.
But a quick reset of,
Okay. You did, Kelly.
Yeah, we're doing the bond ones today since we're off next month.
Oh, this is for trial in 2 weeks.
I meant to call you, but your email.
Okay, I'm gonna grant the motion for continuance, this time in Mr. Salinas' case, but there will not be another.
Yes.
Thank you.
No problem.
And if you'll just relay that to Mr. Gertz
I
as
will,
well.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Judge, could we call Mr. Mitchell's case on Van Wright?
Morning, Your Honor.
good morning.
Judge, this was one,
John Van Wright? Good morning, sir. You're John Van Wright? And this is 24 DCCR 2485, and then there's the motion to revoke probation in 15 23582.
Judge, I know Mr. Mitchell was trying to get with Mr. Smith. He didn't realize he was out last week. He was having trouble watching the video they need to watch. I know enough about this case to know they need to watch that video.
Okay,
So I'm asking for a reset so they can do that.
okay. I will do just a normal reset. Obviously, if there's any issues, if you can get with Mr. Nichols or Ms. Malfino, I'm sure either of them will help you work that issue
Absolutely.
out, and we'll get an
I think it just
announcement.
wouldn't play for him, so he was gonna come to our office and do it. And
Okay,
if he needs me to do it for him, I would gladly will.
okay,
So I'm setting trial this morning in the 128th with Mr. Gertz. We're both under trial protection.
okay.
As soon as that ends, I'll give Mr. Nichols a call. And we'll get with
Perfect.
their
And
office.
Mr. Smith might be back by then as well, and so, but if not, just get with Mr. Nichols or Ms. Malfino, they'll help
Will
you
do,
out.
Judge.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
Stay in touch with Mr. Mitchell. He'll let you know when you need to be back.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Walker, are you ready on Adrian Housley sentencing?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Good. How about you?
Doing good.
Just for what we're talking about, I have an intention to try and read her. That's on this announcement document.
Oh, for next, yeah, in 2 weeks, for sure. Yeah. It's one of those names that are on my list that I'm tired of seeing. It's you too, I'm sure. Good morning. Are you Adrian Housley? Mr. Housley was previously in court, entered pleas of guilty to, or plea of guilty in cause number 25, DCCR 0290, to theft of property with previous convictions. It's a state jail felony. And we pleaded as, no, and there were prior offenses, and so the agreement was for a cap of 10 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections because of the criminal history before. I received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Judge.
Any additions or corrections?
No,
All right, Mr. Walker, you may proceed.
Judge, what I thought was gonna be a long argument for us, we're actually in agreement with the PSI report, and we're asking the court to follow the recommendations, and place Mr. Housley on probation.
Mr. Hoffpower?
Judge, we understand in light of what the argument is and the facts of this particular case. However, the court will leave it to the court's discretion. You see his criminal history. He has been in the penitentiary numerous times. So I leave it to the court's discretion whether or not it wants to place this individual on probation or in light of his history.
The underlying, what he ended up pleading to, was it a third or a second?
Second, 2 to
Second.
20, because it's habitual.
That's what I wanted to make, okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
And Judge, if I may, what we're talking about is over a 4-month span, with all the items added up, we're talking about an amount that barely gets over the threshold for a Class B misdemeanor. A 62-year-old Army veteran suffers from PTSD, and as the PSI report shows, he's a low-risk candidate for it. He's not a threat to it. He's went 15 years from his last offense without getting in trouble. He's showing that he's capable of fitting in with society, as well as an interest to better himself. And that's why we're going to ask that you put him on probation.
Mr. Housley, on paper, you sure don't look like you deserve probation with your criminal history. Mr. Walker is correct, and the pre-sentence report writer has stated and shown me that it looks like you really are doing well in so many ways. With your history, it just kind of is beyond me, though, that you would go and do something really as minor as what you did, knowing with your history that it doesn't matter how minor it is. At some point, you got to stop, or you just keep staying in prison. Are you still working at Dragon Products?
Yes, ma'am.
You've been, I mean, it looks like you're following through with your, is it, the veteran services in Spindletop as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do, Mr. Housley. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm going to order a $500 fine and order that you follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That will include that you are on the specialized mental health caseload to help with any issues with regard to PTSD and the things that you're going through. You'll be required to follow all of their rules and conditions as well. There's kind of two sides to this, right? And so
Yes, ma'am.
deferred probation, a lot of times people see and wonder, well, why did they give them that opportunity at not having a conviction on your record when you have all the convictions? And that's for me. It's not for you. Because now that 10-year cap is gone. I didn't send you to prison. So if you do your probation right, then you won't have this conviction. And if you're successful at the end, the case is dismissed and you will be able to continue living your life like you have been, it looks like, for the last 16 years or so.
Yes, ma'am.
The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation, you're back in court, you're found guilty, which means you have the conviction, and I have the entire range of punishment, which is up to 20 years.
Yes, ma'am.
And on paper, that's what it looks like you will deserve at that point if you don't take advantage of this. So I hope you do. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement I followed, so you waived any right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. Good luck to you, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. God
Yes,
bless.
sir. Thank you. You too, sir. Thank you, Mr. Walker.
Thank you. Excuse, Judge.
Yes, sir. Mr. Boudreaux, you've got David Holland. Mr. Boudreaux, you have David Holland.
We talked about the case, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Coleman.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
He never responded to my calls of late.
Okay, we'll see if he's here. All right, his bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at 100,000.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, thank you, sir.
Zoe and Zoe Valicino. Thank you.
Okay. Michael White. Good morning. Are you Michael White? And Mr. White, you are on probation and cause number 23, DCCR 1117, for the third-degree felony offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more. And probation sent an administrative hearing. It looks like as part of your probation, you were ordered to enter and successfully complete the SafeP program, and that was in order to have a SCRAM device. When you got out of SafeP, it looks like you obtained the SCRAM on April 8th, and then they notified probation that you were not meeting your financial obligations, and they terminated that, and so you don't have the SCRAM anymore. Is that correct? So Are you working? Why not? Where have you looked? What different places? Speak up, please.
Home Depot Road, different construction company.
Okay. Has he given you notification of all of that?
He has, he also gave me an award letter from Social Security.
Okay.
He receives, I believe, was it $400?
It's gonna be 220.
220.
He's under review right now.
I can't hear you.
He's under review right now.
Okay. So that was just a partial disability.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, well, I guess an option is for him to come to the office more often to take alcohol tests there.
He is coming frequently. He's on a color code where he has to call everyone, and when they're calling his color, he comes in and does UH. He also is in the outpatient portion of St. Pete, and they UH him frequently there as well.
But are they also doing alcohol testing?
Yes.
Okay. And everything's going okay with the
Yes,
outpatient?
he hasn't had it.
The only issue is the scram.
Yes, he's going to group meetings and all that.
Do you drive? Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do, Mr. White, based on your income and the partial disability, I'm going to retract that order that you have a scram device. I'm going to order that you continue with the drop program, follow all of those rules. Obviously, if you test positive for anything, including alcohol, you'll be right back in here. Also, as of now, a condition of your probation, since you cannot have the scram or can't afford it, is that you do not drive. So you cannot drive any vehicle at all ever without further permission of the court. So if you get to a point where you have the ability to get a car or drive, you're gonna have to go through probation, request permission, and then I'll have to take a look at how you're doing and what I can do to make sure that I feel like everybody's safe. Does that make sense? Okay, anything else you think? All right, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, sir. Mr. Burbank, Ms. Cawthon, you have Ashley Riggins, that's a sentencing.
Yes, Your Honor, she's outside the bailiff's parlor.
Ashley Riggins, it's Mr. Hoffpowers.
There's no PSI.
There's not? Okay, why? What did I do?
I don't know. I have a note. This is no PSI.
Okay, I need it pulled up, so that I can,
I'm sorry, Judge. I didn't realize that that's what this was. I'm so sorry.
it's okay. I just gotta see something that tells me what to do. Usually Anna does something over there and then it comes to me here. Okay. Y'all are gonna have to give me just a minute so I can.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that off.
Because also we'll need the certification. You want me to hold it for a second?
Yes, please.
Can y'all just have a seat real quick? just so that we can get all that paperwork pulled up. You're good. Yeah, just stay in the courtroom, please. Is Mr. Comerford here?
Yes, Judge.
Good morning, sir. On Shadamon Mitchell?
Yes, I just sent that paperwork over.
Good, I'm signing it right now.
Okay, I'll recall it as soon as that paperwork comes through. And then, Mr. Comerford, you also have Ronnie Oliphant?
Yes, and then I have Simon Gobbard as well.
Okay, are you ready to announce on Oliphant?
Yes, I'm just preparing discovery for them.
Ronnie Oliphant. Good morning, sir. You're Ronnie Oliphant, and this is 25 DCCR 0379, and what is your announcement?
I'm still reviewing the discovery with Mr. Alfon.
Okay, any issues, Mr. Coleman?
No, Your Honor, and we're not opposed to a reset.
All right, so we'll do another about 30-day reset. Mr. Oliphant, make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Comerford so you can go over all of that information and discovery that he's received, and then we'll try to get an announcement at the next court date. All right, you're free to go. Thank you. And then Simon Gobert, you're here for Mr. Flory on that one, Mr. Comerford? Yes, thank you. That's okay, so let me print out. All right, sir, you're Simon Gobert, and this is cause number 24 DCCR 0512. Mr. Gobert's charged with attempt to commit sexual performance by a child. What is the announcement?
I'm still reviewing the discovery with Mr. Goddard.
Okay. This case is old.
It was re-indicted, Your Honor. Have you got everything you need, or
Yes, I think I'm missing something, but we can talk about it.
let me know what it is?
Okay. It looks like you substituted in, y'all substituted it just in mid-June.
Yes.
So I'll do one more reset. Get with Mr. Hoffpower. He'll work with you on whatever you don't have, and I'd like to try, even though you're fairly new on it, I'd like to get an announcement at that next court date.
Will do.
Make sure you stay in touch with your attorneys so that you can visit with them about everything, and we'll know which direction your case is going to take at that next court date. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Cawthon, y'all can come back up on Ashley Riggins. I'm printing the certification. All right, ma'am, you're Ashley Riggins. And Ms. Riggins was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to unauthorized use of a vehicle in cause number 25 DCCR 0092. The agreement was for 15 months in the state jail prison. We didn't order a pre-sentence report. Is there any reason not to go forward with sentencing today?
No, Your Honor.
And Ms. Riggins, have you gotten into any trouble since your last court date? Okay. Then at this time, I am going to find that you entered that plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of unauthorized use of a vehicle. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 15 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody on this case that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows that this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Ms. Cawthon. All right, good luck to you, ma'am. You can go back with the bailiff. Thank you, Ms. Cawthon.
May I be excused, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Thank you.